Let's review Aim to be a Pokemon Master, Episode 3, Brock and Cilan and the Forest Witch. As Ash and Misty continue their journey together, they stop by a restaurant with some familiar tasting food. Turns out it was made by good old Brocco, who's helping out this woman who has a boyfriend. But don't worry, Brock, it's not all bad, cause Cilan's back. It's really great to see him again. He's even back with his iconic connoisseur theme. The highlight of this episode definitely has to be just seeing Cilan interact with Ash again and also with Misty. Seeing this combination of companions is honestly really cool. I never thought we'd get this. I like how the lure from last week's episode was referenced. We get to see Misty's reaction to evaluation time, which is very similar to how Iris would have acted. And we even see Cilan witnessing Misty's bug type fear. Some people question whether or not she still had it because she didn't really react to Ash's Leavanny, but Misty's always kind of been like this. She's always been more afraid of the more obvious looking bugs, and not really the bugs that are more gentle looking, like Butterfree or Leavanny. But yeah, I even like how Cilan mentions, well, you love water types, but you hate bug types. What about Dewpider? Like I said, just really good interactions. But unfortunately, that's really where it ends for Cilan, honestly. Because in this episode, Brock's depressed emotions get the attention of this Hatterene that abducts him. So it's up to Cilan's detective time to solve the case. But I'm not the biggest fan of Cilan's detective time. It's my least favorite of his connoisseur moments. Why? Because most of those episodes ended up being boring in my opinion. Now that's not to say that this episode is boring, I just kinda wanted more, you know? Here they're just going through Glimwood Tangle, trying to figure things out. We don't even get old Ash Pokemon in this episode, and that's not really necessary, but I just feel like there's just something missing. Especially since this is meant to be Cilan's big comeback episode. When they eventually confront the Hatterene, it strikes back by using Brock to attack the gang. That was a pretty cool twist, making Brock believe that Ash is the restaurant girl's boyfriend. Because of this, Cilan strikes back to defend, finally giving us Brock versus Cilan. Alright, and it's over, okay. See, this is what I mean. I feel like we could have gotten so much more out of Cilan, especially since he's not sticking around like Brock and Misty. Honestly, I feel like Cilan deserved his own episode, and this could have been the transition where he left and then we got Brock. I get why they brought both Brock and Cilan together for this episode, you know, cool reference to the Black and White special, but unfortunately, it just kind of held this episode back from being what it could have been. But hey, on the bright side, we finally have the original trio back together once again. Also, we got Brock's Paradise as the ending for this episode, and that was just perfect. This episode's rating is a 6 out of 10.